Hello and welcome to Duffy Boxing. My name's Ciaran Duffy. Today I'm going to speak about using the hand pads, okay? Or using the mitts, whatever you want to call them. Most people that think about a boxing trainer think about, imagine him using hand pads with his fighter, okay? Because it's all over social media, it's all over the internet basically. Whenever you see a top fighter, you see him doing a pad session with his trainer, okay? So I'm going to speak about the pros and cons, the do's and don'ts when we're using the hand pads. As I said, there are lots of do's and don'ts. We're going to look at the first one that's very important is the range. What range are we using the pads at, okay? I see an awful lot of trainers in on top of their fighters and the fighters aren't extending for their distance shots and the punching isn't realistic, okay? For example, if you're throwing a jab, let's go give me full, oh by the way, this is my man, Jack the Punk Kid Hughes. He's got a title fight coming up and he's come to help me today, all right? So let's have a look at this, Jack. So if he's practicing on his lead left hand, for example, then I want it fully extended. I don't want, put your jab out, Jack. Yeah, we go. Full straight arm, looking through, throw your cross, full straight shots, okay? What I don't want to see is a short jab with the arm bent. It's not realistic and it's not in a good position to punch, okay? Then if we do that continuously, we start setting up what I call poor muscle memory patterns, okay? And it gets to the stage you've got trainers moving their hands up and down and they're doing more work than the fighters, okay? So I always say when you watch somebody doing the pads, okay, if you want to analyze someone and you've got a video of them on YouTube or on wherever, imagine the pad man isn't there, okay? Just look at the actual boxer. What's he doing? Are his arms extending? Is his form good? Because if it's not good, then it's not a good pad session because you're creating unrealistic and poor muscle memory patterns, okay? So if the guy's working on distance shots, then I want to see the end of his shot. I want to see him rotating and getting full range on those punches. Just the same, if he's inside, I want to see his body rotating on the same rotation, okay? I want him turning and making those punches realistic. Again, another key point is that let's make it realistic, okay? Let's bring those pads together. Make it realistic. I often see people holding pads and it can be almost comical because they're holding the pads out wide and they've got somebody crossing over and they're punching here and there and it's completely unrealistic and it's not effective. It sets poor muscle memory patterns, as I say. As a boxer, I want you punching down the middle with those shots, okay? I certainly don't want you crossing over. So it's like with Jack here, last thing we need is the wrong way to do it is to cross over and then he's rotating, his form's all wrong. What we're really doing is looking for those hands close together. 1, 2, boom, good. And yet another key point is the height of the punches, okay? Who is your fighter going to box against next? Because there's no point holding the pads up here if his opponent's going to be 5'4". If his opponent's going to be taller, there's no point holding the pads down low, okay? So set it up for who he's due to fight and use that, you know, be sensible with that. Basically, if you don't have an opponent booked for him, then try and make it realistic. Make them head height shots, okay? Head height for him and for his weight division as opposed to what's comfortable for you to hold. Okay guys, if you'd like to ask me any questions on this video, then please leave a comment. Also, if you would like to have, you know, a suggestion for any new videos, then please let me know about it. Thank you.